Hey there guys, yeah, today it's how to fight Orochi, and it's basically gonna be a short video because there's really not much to say about Orochi. As you can see, the Orochi is an assassin and the difficulty is hard. He's agile and he's a counter-attacker, which means that he's gonna punish anything you try to do to him. So if you try to go for heavy as a raider, he's probably gonna counter that one. His movesets are pretty simple. There are no unblockable attacks like for Warlord, Raider, Shigoki and other heavy characters. But what he lacks in moves, he makes up in agility. So Orochis have very fast light attacks, so that makes them pretty dangerous, especially the top light attack. First thing that I want to talk about is his zone attack. The zone attack is pretty fast, but you can easily block that one. However, unlike the Warden, you can't really guard break an Orochi after he does the zone attack, even if you block it. The only way to punish him is if you parry that one, but that is easier said than done because this move is pretty fast. But a lot of Orochis are not going to use this attack often. Most of the time they're going to use it as a finishing move if you're like really low on health. So when you're low on health, just keep in mind you gotta block that one and you gotta keep your guard on the right side. As I said earlier, Orochi is a counter attacker, so me as a raider, if I wanted to throw a heavy, it's probably gonna get dodged, or I'm probably gonna get counter attacked, which is the case in this one. I tried to feint a top heavy so I can guard break him after that one, but he immediately counters me with top light attacks. One of the most known moves from Orochi is probably the dashing strike, or I think it's called Storm Rush, if I'm not mistaken. If I made a mistake, I'm sorry, but I'm a Raider main and I only play Raiders, so yeah, sorry about that. And what a lot of Orochis like to do is they like to feint that attack, and they have a couple of options. They can feint this attack and they can come really close to you, and they can guard break after that, or they can go for like a top light, side light, whatever. But most of the time it's going to be a top light or a guard break, so keep that in mind and always be ready to either block the guard break or to block the top lights. However, if the first attack actually hits, then he gets 2 attacks for free. Those are going to be top light attacks, which means you can't parry those and you can't block those attacks. If he actually goes for that attack, that move is pretty easy to parry or to block. And if you actually parry that one, you can guard break him and push him maybe against the wall and punish him for that. If you manage to bring an Orochi down and he still has stamina left, I wouldn't go for the unblockable because assassins, including Orochi, they can all parry that one. Same goes for guard break. If you actually manage to guard break an Orochi and try to go for the unblockable attack, it most likely is going to get parried by a high level Orochi. So I wouldn't go for that one. I would try to push him up against the wall and go for a side heavy, which is guaranteed. As I said guys, this is going to be a very short video because there's really not much to say about the Orochi other than don't fall for his feints. If you fall for his feints, you're certainly going to get punished by some light attacks, which are guaranteed for the Orochi, and that's how the Orochi fights. He's a counter attacker and just don't give him the opportunity. My advice is go for light attacks. Let him keep guessing, feint a couple of heavy attacks, go for light attacks. You can also feint an unblockable and go directly into guard break. And hopefully you're going to catch him off guard and push him up against the wall. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was very short. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, help the channel out. Leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. And as I said, these are basic guides how to fight each hero. I can't go into advanced stuff because the video would be too long and there's just too many variables, and each fight is different and you can't really cover everything with just one video. So these are just basic guidelines for you how to approach an Orochi. I hope this helps out and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Your team wins. Look at you.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet